we're not talking about it.
If you've heard the phrase beggars can't be choosers, this is the complete opposite. It's called choosing beggars.
Okay, so beggars that are choosing, which I have been told is not allowed.
So it's basically people being very picky or demanding when begging someone else for something.
Okay, so they're already in a position where they're asking someone for something.
But they're being really shitty about it. It's infuriating, and when I found this Reddit, I really related to it. I do freelance video editing, as some of you may know.
Hire him.
Give me money. But you encounter a lot of these people in the wild when you're discussing something, especially something that is like a skill that you do for someone.
I can't pay you in promotion?
Yeah, it's that. So I edit for Gunner TV, and I've done stuff with Jake Doolittle before, and those guys are great.
They pay you.
But you'll encounter people that are like, I want a Mr. Beast style video that's 15 minutes long once a week. I'll tell them my normal rate or what I think that would cost to do. And they're like, dude, that's way above it. I was thinking of paying you like $20. Dude, do you hear yourself? Like substantially lower than minimum wage. It's insanity. But anyway, I don't want to like drone on and complain. But I'm just saying, I know this exact type of person.
Browse with us, homies. Let's get into this. Okay, Tinder is the new U-Haul. A Tinder bio. About me. We need help moving out our furniture to a new apartment. That's it. No other inquiries, please. Be available. Tomorrow, 7:31 between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. They made this fucking account a day before their move. We don't want anything else from you at all. No sex. We just can't move our couch without some help. Your reward will be at best a bottle of water.
That's fucking wild. To go to Tinder, the notoriously famous fuck app. The fact that you like went on looking for a free service from someone is fucking insane.
And you didn't go to Craigslist first?
TaskRabbit or something that is like made
Well, TaskRabbit pays money.
Yeah,
That's
you're
the
right.
issue.
They don't have the freeloading section. I love that at best, it would be a bottle of water.
What's at worst?
At worst is you owe them like $50.
And I love how it says they're looking for, still figuring it out.
I think you're very sure what you're looking for.
You want a slave.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break it to you. What you're looking for is indentured servitude.
And I love too, she's doing like the shitty cable company, like 3 p.m. and 7 p.m.
We're sorry.
Hey, Mitch, when can you get out to shut off some cable boxes? Oh, man, it's going to be like 3 weeks.
You basically have to just rule out your entire afternoon.
That's a fucking gorgeous one to start on.
Rules for my girlfriend. That's how you start a relationship.
Ultimatums.
Rules. Respect TikTok guidelines. Don't violate the... What? Oh, it's a live. So this person had this sheet up live. 5'6" or below. Isn't too confident and self-secure. Wait, so you want them to be insecure?
I want them to be pliant. Well, I get confidence from putting my girlfriend down.
Yeah, that's how you feel better, is you make them feel worse than you.
Exactly, and then you feel better because you know that there is someone who feels worse.
Yeah, they have to feel like they're lucky to be with you. They're nothing without you.
They're also just nothing.
You have to like hate yourself and be nervous all the time.
Willingly will cook. No male friends. Zero.
None.
That's fucking crazy.
This screams I'm in 9th grade.
Jonah Hill sponsored this
Jonah Hill. This is Jonah Hill. You see him in the background.
It's actually just Jonah.
You see him and Leonardo DiCaprio with like an 18-year-old. Must respect my strong boundaries that are fair. Yeah,
and
boundaries that I'm imposing on anyone else but me.
18 or above.
I mean, that's just being legally allowed to date someone.
I'm sorry, I skipped one. Will not talk back during disagreements. Good relationship with her dad.
No smoking or vaping. Will wear sensible clothes.
No flares. So she can't just have like 16 military grade red flares taped all over her body. I'm the Human Torch.
Doesn't have celebrity crushes. That's just insecure.
Will dress as the way I tell her, or I will put her back in the well.
No tattoos. Will dye her hair nails the color of my liking. Dude, can you imagine waking up and your significant other's like, you know, honey, I feel like you should dye your hair like green. And you have to do it. And you know how expensive that shit can be? And how much time it can take?
People make their whole livings off of dyeing and nails.
Natalie, my girlfriend, I have a girlfriend, guys. She like dyes her hair blonde. Dude, she's like at the salon for like 6 hours.
Yeah,
And it's like
ages.
hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
So it's not something that you willy-nilly, you could just be like, you should just dye your hair
Wednesday is blue day.
brown. Yeah, I'm just going to fucking ask you to do that whenever. Doesn't post herself on social media. How is she going to find you? You're on TikTok. How are you going to know what she looks like? Fuck you.
I didn't even think about that.
Isn't career
or degree focused.
Great. No drive, no self-esteem. So you kind of just want like a sex doll with a pulse. And that's kind of your deal.
People mix up having preferences in dating and wanting someone that they can control that is not another person.
You want a partner, dude.
Exactly.
You're equal, that you're like best friends and in love and
You're
stuff.
never
And
going to like the person.
they
If
don't have
they
a
don't have
personality.
substance,
Yeah.
you may think it's good, but you're going to be Dennis Reynolds in this situation.
yeah.
You remember feelings, right? Yeah, I have feelings every single day of my life. Do you? Are you saying you don't have feelings? Well, I'm saying I built up a shell around myself. A cold, calculated, heartless shell.
I have everything I want. Why am I not satisfied?
Get to hear other people talk about their relationships and fun things they do. I'm like, why don't we do fun things?
Well,
And
it's almost like she doesn't have any interest because I've stripped those
yeah,
things from
it's
her.
like she never wants to go out and do anything, and she's
Weird.
not confident to like ask me to do fun date
Yeah.
ideas.
She's also really uncomfortable around my guy friends, and I don't know why that is. It's almost like she doesn't have any male friends of her own. Wow, holy fuck. That was like 10 minutes for that one.
Yeah, that was long.
We got a large tree. We want it cut down and cleaned up. Serious inquiries only. Don't bother if you want to smart mouth 150.
They had a smart mouth. They were asking for minimum wage to do this.
A lot of people think like when they're hiring contractors, they're just paying for the labor.
They
But
have
like
to drive the car there.
that's
They
the
have to
thing.
cut the tree
You
down and
don't-
dispose of it probably.
it's insane to me to think that a fucking day's worth of manual labor is worth $150.
It's just not worth the time.
And I love how they had to add shut the fuck up about it too.
I'm building custom PCs for people on Facebook Marketplace. I get this tool. Do you want to play each character?
Yeah, I'll do Alex Jones as the gray text.
I don't have any characters
Mickey.
prepared. I don't know if I can do Mickey Mouse. Lowest I could do for a PC. No, I'm just gonna read it.
I'll still be Alex Jones though.
The lowest I could do for a PC with a 3070 is around 1500 to 1700.
1,300.
I'd be losing money.
I mean, you lose some and you win some, coward.
You want me to pull $400 out of my own pocket so you can play Fall Guys with a cool looking PC?
I mean,
Do it for your customers. How are you expecting to get any customer loyalty?
You need customers that lose you money.
Yeah, and like if you want a cheaper PC,
Buy a pre-built one. Buy a pre-built
it's like
shitty
people
one.
want the best of the best, and then they're like, I could probably haggle with this small business owner.
Yeah. Like
I could probably haggle with this guy. He's got room to breathe.
pay my house for quarters and obey my rules.
Looking for a reliable painting company. I need someone to paint my 1,800 square foot home. My budget is $250, and I need it done by Saturday. Only hiring companies with 4.5-star reviews, no smoking or eating lunch on my property, no loud music while you paint. You're just huffing paint fumes and listening to your brain thoughts. You're here to work. Act like it. Act professional and earn my business, and you'll get referrals from me in the future. This could be a great opportunity for someone who conducts themselves in a great way. But I mean, look at this dude. This guy's got some power. This guy's got some social clout. His referrals,
They go a long way.
they're going to do a lot for you.
$250, dude. Jesus Christ.
For 1,800 square feet of a home, dude.
Yeah, and you have to buy the
You
paint
have to buy the
too.
paint. You have to pay gas money
Yeah.
to fucking get
Dude,
there.
no eating lunch is
That's
wild.
insane.
And you're saying like, this would be a great opportunity for you.
I don't benefit from this at all.
Yeah,
I don't even
it's-
really need my
yeah,
house painted.
yeah.
I'm not coming to you with a request for a service.
I'm not the one asking for something here.
What do the comments say?
So someone did the math in the comments, 13.8 pennies a foot. How luxurious. That's fucking...
That's insane.
Yeah, when you actually break shit down like that, that's why, like, when I'm freelance, I get frustrated
Yeah.
when someone's like, I want to copy Mr. Beast because I don't have original ideas, and I want floating text that just appears like this as you
Oh,
talk.
that you have to do manually every
Yeah,
time.
I'll pay you $75 with 3
15-minute
rounds
video.
of revisions. It's like, dude, you're asking for like 20 hours worth of work. I think worked out a lot of those projects, I'd be getting like $5 an hour.
Yeah. Just,
Or
I mean,
less.
just do the math.
Like-
That's okay for a fucking high schooler that
Yeah.
lives at home
Yeah.
and has his parents drive him to school.
I don't want to just talk shit on people that I want to work
Hire
with.
him.
Yeah, hire me. wedding photographer.
Wanting a wedding photographer virtually free. No beginner level. Okay. Before I even read this, in the same vein as like video editor, you don't skimp on your wedding photographer.
Yeah, right? Like,
this is the happiest day of a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
For some, 50% of marriages, actually, it may be the biggest mistake of their lives.
It's true.
But
high
regardless,
risk, high reward.
It's a very important day. If you're expecting no beginner, 3 to 5 years of experience only, and you want to pay them like a beginner, fuck you. Looking for a wedding photographer that will not take me for a ride.
You can tell their marriage is going to work out great by that first sentence.
I only need you for 2 hours during my niece's wedding. I'm paying $25 an hour.
For 2 hours.
For 2 hours, $50. And you get free catered food and one free drink. If your photos are to my standards, I'll tip you an additional $25 after reviewing your final edits.
You say that, but I guarantee you, regardless of the pictures, you're not tipping
Never
them.
get people like
or you're
this
not
are
going to be
never
satisfied.
happy. Yes, this will include you editing it too. So
Okay,
that's also hours of editing.
That's not 2 hours of work.
Oh, I'm mad now. No paying you $500 for 2 hours of your time for a hobby, not a skill.
Dude, anything could be a hobby. But if people are good enough to like shoot weddings and stuff, it's not a hobby anymore. That's your job. It could also be a hobby. Like you could do it for free for yourself or whatever.
Yeah, but you're not shooting weddings if photography is your hobby. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You own 3 cameras most of the time. You probably employ 1 or 2 other people.
And I'm sorry, 2 hours of your time for a hobby, not a skill. Do you think every hobby takes no skill? Usually hobbies are skills that you hone to like do something that most people don't do.
If an activity can be a hobby to some capacity to some people, that doesn't mean that people aren't professionals getting paid good wages for it. Inflation is out of control. A wedding is in October. You will be dressed appropriately and timely. Fuck you, dude. I feel like that's the theme.
It's all these people that are like assholes. It's so funny because they're asking for
a favor.
Services or a favor or something.
Services. Well, all of these people are asking for a favor.
They're asking for people to do them a solid that they don't know. For $50 free food and 1 drink, I'll gladly come with my cell phone camera, take a couple selfies, just never respond to them again after that.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
Like, you can pay me $50 to do stuff.
But expect $50 worth of work.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's funny how she thinks like $500 is a good rate for that. I don't know the gender. It's funny how they think $500 is an exorbitant amount.
Oh, it's probably
for
way
even that.
more than that.
It's still too low.
Yeah, way too low.
Okay, love it when they get called out. I do too.
Looking for a full-time babysitter? I can only pay $100 a week, Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Fridays, 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and sometimes Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Okay, I was gonna read the second part, but like I need a second for that. How do some of these people operate? How much does a banana cost?
$10?
You've never actually set foot in a supermarket, have you?
I don't have time for that.
Yeah, it's like,
but the opposite way.
Yeah, exactly.
Top comment. That is extremely illegal. Not including Saturday, that's about $2 an hour, while minimum wage is $7.25. That's minimum. That's not taking care of kids' wages. Holy fuck, that should not be minimum wage. You are asking them to work 50 and a half hours a week effectively. Doesn't matter how hard the work is, that's not right or legal. The minimum you could pay someone is about $366, not including the Saturday. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
People's champion here in the Facebook comments.
No, I love
that. I'm loving hearing our these voices echoed.
I think if we've learned anything going through these is that if you see these people, fucking call them the fuck out. We can't all just be passive and just ignore them.
And this whole like dream world, pull yourself up by your bootstraps argument that the entirety of our parents' generation has.
Yes. Oh,
not our parents.
There's one comedian, and I'll put the clip in here, and they say like,
yeah, have you ever tried to get advice from them about a job? They're like, well, did you look him in the eye and shake his hand? And it's like, yeah, I did that. Like, well, that's how I became the vice president of Circuit City, so I'm out of ideas.
Did you go in and shake his hand? Like, that's a fucking answer. But yeah, I think it's like that generation of people who think like something like babysitting is associated with like younger adults, you know, like 18, 19-year-olds doing work. So they're like, I can pay them nothing because they have no expenses and don't know.
God forbid they're
And
trying
it's-
to maybe afford a house in 40 years. That's somehow our fault because we're lazy.
All young adults with skills and services that they provide for other people, they're just ungrateful.
They haven't been around long enough for me to pay them $3. I think that's about it.
We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't be these people. Pay people fairly. If you're asking for someone to do something for you, just be respectful.
Maybe just ask them what their rate is.
Maybe do some research and see what like normal rates are. Just Google like babysitter hourly rates average
So
in
easy.
wherever you are and just
easy.
see what comes up. If it's a lot more than you think, you're the problem, not society. They pulled themselves up by their bootstraps. They're doing great. Also, yeah, thanks for the support on the last video.
Yeah, that was huge, guys.
That
Thank
did
you
really
so
well
much.
for us. So it's really cool to see all the feedback and comments and all
It was
the new
supposed
subscribers.
to just be a relaxed video.
Yeah.
Like, we weren't like tapping into any big thing or anything.
Yeah.
We're really happy you guys enjoyed it. That was
So
really
yeah,
sweet.
welcome to all the new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so if you enjoyed the content and want to see more, because we shout out our new subscribers at the end of every video, and there was a lot in the last video, so it's probably gonna take a little while to do that.
I love you.
And guys, we're actually looking for a YouTube editor,
Yeah.
and we're gonna pay you 70 cents an hour.
That's okay, right?
Yeah, you'll have
editing
to be.
is a hobby.
You'll have to. It's a hobby.
Yeah.
You'll have to be available from 6 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. Monday through Sunday. We'll shout you out as a cool editor in the last second of the video, so like 90% of people don't see it.
If you can't tell, Nick is really mad about
Yeah,
this.
I am mad about this.